Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? So I'm finally getting around to making the video I've been wanting to make for a while about this album from Soen called IMPERIAL. I've been listening to it since it came out. I fucking love it. It's my pick for album of the year so far. I think it's one of those bands or one of those albums that you can just pick up and listen to from start to finish and be satisfied and happy with every song pretty much. And the reason I want to make a review video for this album because it's very rare that some of you all might know me and know I'm a big Trivium fan, but it's very rare that I find an album or I find some music that tends to have a very touching, I guess, you know, a very entertainment type experience, and that's what I think about this album. You know, it's an awesome listening experience if you haven't heard it. So it's IMPERIAL. It came out a couple of weeks ago, and I've been jamming it nonstop. And every time that I hear it, there's something new that just makes it even more badass. Something always comes up, whether it's, you know, the sound, the lyrics, the videos, and that's why I thought I'd make this video and explain my interpretation of it. Now, I haven't really seen any type of reviews or any of those videos where the bands break down the songs and stuff like that. So this is just my interpretation, and I hope that you listen to it so that you know, when you hear the album or you hear the songs, you have a little bit of context and something to keep an eye out for and look forward to. Their sound on this album, and just their sound overall in general, I would categorize as heavy rock. Because it's not as heavy as you know, some of the heavy bands that we like. This album has no screaming in it, but it's also not soft. It's not acoustic. It's not pop. I compare it to something on the radio. I'm thinking this album is probably gonna make them a little bit bigger because the songs are radio friendly, but they're also heavy enough for us that prefer the heavy stuff. I compare it to listening to something mashed between Disturbed and Breaking Benjamin. I hope that doesn't steer you away from this, but if anything, I hope it actually gives you a chance to listen to it and appreciate it. The riffs on this album are fucking awesome. Like, and then the thing that I like about it so much is that they don't tend to follow the normal makeup, you know, of most rock songs, where you hear, you know, the intro, the verse, pre-chorus, the chorus, and then, you know, the second verse and the breakdown and the solo and then the last chorus and stuff. You know, that formula that most bands tend to follow. These guys tend to switch it up a lot, and they go from heavy to acoustic. They got pianos, they slow it down, synth. And it works, man. It works because they're able to go from non-stop 100% to a slow down, you know, something that lets you chill and vibe before they pick back up in some songs. The drums are awesome. The guy used to drum, I forgot his name, Lopez I think it is, but he used to be a drummer or original drummer or one of the drummers of Opeth. So the drums don't disappoint. They're awesome. There's some songs where he just breaks it down, and I mean, most of the songs he tends to just change it up and mix it up, and everything is badass. The solos are awesome in every song and fit the song too. As I mentioned in a previous video, it's not just about shredding. You know, these guys actually, they shred, but most of the time they play more acoustic and add that element to a song, as if the guitar itself is, well, I know it's an instrument, but the solo itself is kind of just going along with the vocals that the singer tries to incorporate in the song. It just, all of that meshes together so fucking badass in every single song. And the thing that I like the most about it are the singer, I think his name is Joel, the singer's vocals. I just recommend you listen to him. They go perfectly. He can sing, he can do, you know, a little bit of the raspy, he can get heavy when he needs to. No screaming at all, but you won't be disappointed with the vocals. And like I said, the thing is that they're able to just change it up and go from a soft singing voice to a heavier sound. Then it goes back to a soft, melodic solo, and then it picks back up. All the songs are fucking awesome, and I love it. I love every single one of them. And I'm not sure if it was their intention, I guess, to make a concept album, but after listening to it multiple times, I think that it's an awesome concept album. That kind of the theme of it being what we're living through right now. The social unrest, the political stuff going on. With the election, the Black Lives Matter. Everything that we're going or that's happening right now is kind of what the album tends to be about. And that's where it comes back to it being a musical experience, because it just adds an atmosphere that lets you enjoy it even more. Like, kind of like, instead of watching, it's like you're listening to a movie. The first 4 songs, Lumerian, Deceiver, Monarch, and Illusion, kind of have to deal with the leaders in our world today, or the people that try to take control or try to lead us in their way, which isn't necessarily always good. So it's about control and trying to convince people to do as they say, and the lyrics, in those first 4 songs kind of deal with that. The songs are awesome. And then the other 4 songs, which are Antagonist, Modesty, Descent, and Fortune. Those songs kind of have to deal with people realizing that maybe the people in power aren't the best, at deciding what everybody else or how everybody else should live. So those songs kind of switch it up and talk about us coming together and putting our differences aside and trying together to fight, those leaders, or, and it doesn't necessarily mean literally like what happened at the Capitol and stuff like that, but just even our ideas or our voices and making ourselves known, and saying that, we're not going to put up with this anymore. And again, if you listen to the song from start to finish in order, that's the concept that comes to mind. And one of the things that even adds to it more are the videos that they've released. That's one I love the 3 videos that have come out for this album, because it's not that I hate it. I don't want to say hate, but I really don't prefer, I guess, when bands make shoot music videos, and it's performance videos where you just see them playing the song, jamming out. And then we're going to see that live, and we're going to see more videos of them doing it live and on talk shows and stuff like that. I like when bands tend to make or shoot videos that don't necessarily focus on them playing the songs, but they try to be more thematic, I guess. And these 3 videos add to the theme or the concept of the album. Monarch, with it being the leader in charge, trying to control everything. Illusion being, the stuff that us everyday people have to go through, and the choices that we have to make because of those leaders that are trying to convince us what is right and what is wrong. And then Antagonist, which was actually the first video, I think is the 3rd video in order if you want to watch them, which comes down to standing up for ourselves, standing up for what we believe in, and taking control of our lives. I recommend for you to watch them in that order, and I promise you'll have a badass experience that encapsulates what this album is all about. And the lyrics in the album, for the most part, tend to be what the title of the song is. Lumerian, Deceiver, Monarch, Illusion. The songs, when you read the lyrics and you listen to them, speak to what the meaning of the word is actually about. And then after that, the other 4 songs, Modesty, Antagonist, Descent, and Fortune. Same thing. When you read the lyrics and try to understand the song, it kind of comes down to it being what the word means. So again, this is one of my favorite albums out right now. I've been listening to nonstop. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it on the stream, request songs. I recommend that you please check it out, listen to it, give them a chance, and then check out their other stuff because it's good. It's just this album in its entirety, from start to finish. The theme, the lyric, everything about it is just so awesome. And if you can, I recommend that you listen to it with headphones as well, because they have a lot of nice left and right effects. Some of the riffs, you know, you hear one riff here and then the other here. You get to hear the badass backup vocals, you know, that piano, the synth. That's, I guess maybe I was just too high, you know, or when I first jammed it and it struck a chord with me, but it's an awesome listening experience, and I highly recommend it. I'd like to know what you think about the album. Maybe tell me what your favorite song is. And then, as always, make sure you check us out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Rock Metal Nation. Please subscribe, do the little bell thing, get notifications, because as you know, we stream, so you can look forward to that. But please, in the comments, let me know what you think about this video, because it's the first review video that we've made, and I'd like to keep it going. So let us know, or let me know what you think about this video, but also about the album, the songs, the band, and hopefully I get a response and we can continue to do these things. So again, Soen, Imperial, out now.